Hello, this is just gonna be a yap while you watch me speed paint, to be honest. Okay, so I forgot to record the initial start of the sketch, so we already have one side done, but now for about these two characters, this is Raz and Jazz. You'll see who is who in a second here when I write the names down. But like, I was like praying for Artifite, and then I was listening to music, and then I was like came across this song, this like edit song where it's like characters fighting and then it says switch, and I was like, that would be a pretty cool concept for some characters. And I had also just role played a concept earlier that wasn't really OCs, it was just role playing characters that I wrote because I was bored and it was late at night. But yeah, so that gave me this whole idea where like, what if I had these two twin characters who share the soul, but like when they were born, their soul split in half, and I was like, pretty cool concept. And then that's what inspired these two characters, Raz and Les, not Jazz. Why do I keep saying Jazz? It's Les and Raz. And now you can see we're getting to the part where I run down the names and I'm starting on line art. But what was I saying? Yeah, I was talking about them. Okay, so yeah, they were born and then basically like a few days, maybe a few weeks after their souls split. And so now Raz kind of just floats around and only Les can see them. Only Les can see Raz, and Raz is kind of all the negative emotions of their soul, and Les is mostly all the positive. I say mostly because Raz can still feel positive emotions, and Les can still feel negative emotions. It just really depends on who they're talking to or what's going on. But that was like my main idea, and then I was like, what if I put this into my already existing story after my already existing story has ended, and I put these guys as like they have to like find the way to save the world again after my old story characters did. And I was like, that's an interesting concept. Like 400 years after the war on my book series ends, what if I get these two characters and I have them save the world again because some great evil is threatening the world, and now that the gods aren't using all their magic to hide the world again. And so that's also what kind of inspired this design. Not like this design, this like these characters. I get on to inspired the designs in a second. And so that's basically what they're gonna do, and I'm gonna have them meet a bunch of other characters too. But for now, they're just going onto my artifite, my toy house, and just gonna be there until I get to writing more lore of them. And now for the designs, I was going for Les to be more like moon/galaxy themed, and I wanted Raz to be more like blood moon themed. And also also Raz is semi-transparent. I didn't really put him as transparent here, but he would be somewhat transparent when he would be actually drawn. But that's like the main idea of their designs. I still need to figure out some things, but their designs are done, so they're gonna be a pain to ever animate if I were to do that though, which would probably be simplifying